In chemistry, every student's experiment exploded at exactly 2:15, except mine. 29 beers exploded simultaneously. Glass everywhere, kids screaming, the fire alarm going off. My lab partner, Riley, and I stood there untouched, our beaker still perfectly intact, crystals forming normally. What the hell? Terry yelled, pulling glass from his hair. Mrs. McNichols ran in with a fire extinguisher, even though nothing was actually burning. Everyone out now. We evacuated to the parking lot. 3 kids had cuts from flying glass. The paramedics came. The fire department, even a bomb squad. Why didn't yours explode? Aubrey asked me, blood dripping from a cut on her cheek. I don't know. Riley was standing really close to me. Too close. Lucky us, she said quietly. Something felt off about how she said it. The investigators tested everything. The beers, the chemicals, the hot plates. Everything was normal except for one thing. Every exploded beaker had traces of sodium metal. Sodium explodes in water violently. Someone sabotaged the experiments. Principal Barron announced, we're reviewing security footage, but I already knew who did it. Riley had been my lab partner all year. Always complained about the curve. Always angry when other kids did better than us. You did this, I whispered to her during lunch. Prove it. You added sodium to everyone's beaker except ours. You're crazy. But I'd seen her during the lab, moving around the room while everyone was focused on measurements, helping other groups with their setups, her hands near their beakers. Someone could have died, I said, but they didn't. Just some cuts, and now the test gets canceled. The curve gets reset. We win. This isn't winning. This is assault. She smiled. It's strategy. My dad says if you're not first, you're last. And I'm getting into MIT. Not if I tell them what you did. Her smile faded. You have no proof. And if you say anything, I'll tell them you were in on it. That's why our beaker didn't explode. She was right. It would be her word against mine. The girl with a 4.00 GPA and perfect attendance versus me with my solid B+ average. The security footage was mysteriously corrupted. The camera in the chemistry room had malfunctioned right before class. Riley's dad worked in IT for the district. Mrs. Nichols had to throw out the entire unit. Start fresh. The kids who got hurt missed 2 weeks of school. Tara needed 12 stitches. Riley got into MIT early admission. Her essay was about overcoming adversity in competitive academic environments. But karma's funny sometimes. MIT called me in April. They'd received an anonymous tip to check the chemistry lab's backup server. The one Riley's dad didn't know about. The one that showed her dropping sodium chunks into 29 beers while everyone was getting safety goggles. Her acceptance was rescinded. She was expelled. Criminal charges were filed. At graduation, her chair was empty. Her dad was in prison for tampering with evidence. Her mom moved away. The anonymous tip, it was from Aubrey, the girl with the scar on her cheek who'd been recording on her phone when the explosions happened. She'd caught Riley in the background of her video, hand in someone's beaker. She'd waited until after acceptances to report it. Wanted Riley to feel the win before losing.